Hello everyone, hello! We are back with more FF14. We are investigating some missing vagrants and refugees that are being led astray by a false priest that we believe are connected to the Amal'jaa in some way. So now we're heading out to their encampment to see if we can lure this man out. And again, look at that. I really like that effect. During the day, it just looks like this normal stone, and then at night, it, well, normal, but weirdly, like, weird formation. But at night, it's got, like, that cool glowing effect to it. Very awesome. That area over there is known as the Burning Wall. Hey there, Thancred. Oh, you actually donned your outfit? Oh, I'm so happy that... A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Miro. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nald, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, August. Oh, what? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please, don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amal'jaa raids began, and they would appear as sudden as a sandstorm and plundered and pillaged at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but a merchant was all I knew. Being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amal'jaa in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amal'jaa. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of the innocents? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The... was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amal'jaa pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess those worlds in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Yeah, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. These abductees are still out there somewhere. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alright. I suppose I don't have to wear this outfit anymore. Alright, now we gotta go back to the Waking Sands. Now, back in the day, you used to have to just teleport to Horizon and then go there. Now they gave you the ability to fucking teleport directly there through some aetheryte tickets. Mind crush him and then send him to the Shadow Realm. Speaking of which, Tengage, have you ever seen like the unreleased first season of Yu-Gi-Oh? Hey, Tatar. I say unreleased. It was released in Japan, not over here. It's a lot darker than the current Yu-Gi-Oh that we got. In that, if people lost to Yami Yugi, he would like send them to the Shadow Realm via their fears. Like he burns a man alive. He has a monster chair eat someone. It's crazy. Welcome back, Miro. I am pleased that you and Thagrid have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thagrid said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amal'jaa know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Life, materia, and everything. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Look at a weapon coffer for this. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared. I would have you meet with the goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. This knowledge of his method was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Okay, so this quest that she's sending me on actually didn't exist in the original game. It was entirely added when they remade the thing here because dealing with Mutamix is necessary, but it was optional. Like, you could just not do it, and then you'd be at endgame and not know how to do what he's going to teach us. You're just thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge is funny, but this was a lot darker in its tone than what we got over here. Oh, and Yugi's grandpa keeps talking about Teya's breasts and how large they are, so that's they got the pervert old man thing going for him there. Look at Swinbros. But yeah, you'd want to come up here because learning how to do what he teaches you is important, but... Who is Uplander? Come to tantering of Mutamix Bubblypots. This plain dagger has absolutely no defining characteristics, except that the hilt does smell quite nice. Fighting tools drink in airy self. When full of airy self, fighting tool changes to stony shine. Name of materia. If materia join with other fighting tool, then Big Eyes fighting tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ear of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighting tool to Mutamix, yes? Wire Blacksmith's so cool. Fighting tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The materia, master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of Materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host with its power. That's how Materia Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from that summit that would struggle to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of Materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of Materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of Materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. There you go. So like this dude here, he will teach you how to extract materia. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not. Although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use to come to hold our spiritual energy, thus do we form a spirit bond with them. This spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. You are ready to commence your learning? Good! As you will have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from the individual psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, that means you don't know what the exact properties of a stone will until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped, see? This is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak to Phobos. Melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove materia from... Okay. There you go. We now know how to extract materia. So, that's not super important for us right now, but later on, after you become a crafter, you'll want to come back here and speak to her and learn how to meld it yourself. For the purpose of this playthrough, we don't actually need to worry about that. Pray return to the waking sands. I was playing WoW recently, and the Dragonflights area has an area called the Waking Shores. And they actually had a joke where they were like, "Pray return to the Waking Sands." Or the Waking Shores. Okay, so this is a dungeon. It's called Hello Halatali. We aren't probably going to do this dungeon, but I am going to unlock it. Hail there, adventurer! I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in the corner of the eastern Thanalan lies Halatali. It is there that you will find the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training grounds for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self. But in that dark shadow, you lurk wild beasts with both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there's no finer place than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with Fakashoni near the entryway. Yeah, that's right about where we're questing anyway, so it's worth doing. Also, look at that thing in the distance over there. It's a weird ass structure. Oh, that guy. He's got a blue sword. Okay. Welcome back, Nero. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. A once ordinary dagger now made special with the wonders of materia. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make! Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be a difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Miro, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray, speak to me when you are ready to begin. Alright, so, what do we get from this cold copper? I am pretty certain it's going to be something not good for us, but... An Inferno Axe. So, it is actually the axe we had before. Lord of the Inferno, Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amal'jaa to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believes that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amal'jaa responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amal'jaa anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. What have you provided to them, Miro? Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray, take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay, so we're going to teleport to Camp Drybone. And then before we actually start the actual quest itself, we're going to run down and unlock Halatali. I don't think it's too far from here. No, it's just across the way here. Okay. See that mountain ahead of us? We just gotta go between the... Sorry, guys. You should bring lube if you're going to Camp Drybone. Yeah. Yeah. I can see the merit of that. This is Halatali over here. It's a former gladiatorial arena. Now, I'm fairly certain because this is an optional dungeon, we can't use the duty support for it, so that's why it's only going to be... that's why I'm not going to be focusing on it. Though, if we can, we might toss it in at some point. If it's the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled, and you have not come all this way for a history lesson. Shh, listen, do you hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? These sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling of doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali, where now the beasts once keep that for the Colosseum lurk here. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, there are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Miro. Aye, I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray that you're able to find your way out. It gets me getting some gauntlets here. I think they're roughly the same as what I'm wearing. This gives me more direct hit. But I don't get crit. Yeah, so we'll just take these. Okay. The duty finder has been updated with it, but this is the duty support. Yeah, see, so we can't do this one through duty support, so I'm not going to bother with it. I know, because, yeah, the whole objective is we're trying to do as much as we can solo in this. So, don't worry. There's going to be more dungeons for us to do. But I did grab it just so we can unlock the our side jobs. Because... when I'm leveling up my other jobs that we're going to be playing as on stream here, it'll give me more options. Okay, where is this guy? Is he in here? There he is. Ah, you're mere apprentice of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow you to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amal'jaa and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of their man, Ungus, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can only deploy a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please, make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more about the Amal'jaa plot if the mission succeeds, Mero. Let's make sure that it does. Alright, let's go lie in wait at the Invisible City. Engage, have you ever been to an invisible city? More important than that, have you ever shit your pants while someone was looking at you? Also, actually, 10 gauge, you know what you should do when dealing with those IT guys? Look them dead in the eyes and shit your pants. It is a power move that they will never be expecting. I like running through runes like this. Always cool to see the designs that they come up with for runes. There's a rotting corpse here. A few rotting corpses here. Let me go over there. Okay. Where do you want to go? I see how it is. Done. Okay, here's our destination. Okay. It's gonna sink me to level 24. I'm only level 27, so I'm not too low. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We'll make our move as soon as the Amal'jaa appear. Yes, sir. Well, they've appeared, so you guys can make your move now. What if you like it dry? Good question, Faye. Oh! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Was it almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside? Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Good, now I get to fucking destroy everyone here. Alright, kill some of these guys. Hey, that guy's really even cut to death. I don't even know if that's in the game anymore. How long will you last, I wonder? Another wave! Stay sharp, man! Perfect time to level up. Fuck, it made me waste my son. She doesn't even look at me with gas. There we go. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Time to go sleepies. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Treacherous scum. Aw, shit, son. We're here. We're in this area. I fear the Amal'jaa mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers now accessible. Alright, before we do the Bowl of Embers, guys, we're going to take a break. As I recall, there's quite a bit of cutscene after. Oh, and I can do duty support for this? That was actually something I was curious of. Cool. Oh, hang on, do we have a different team? We do have a slightly different team in that they have different outfits on. It's the same team overall. I thought they said Bacon Conjure at first. These guys joined the Scions as well. Anyway, give me a sec, guys. We'll be right back.